you once described the post-recession world economy as the new mediocre. Do you think we're seeing an end to it? And in particular, what role, if any, have the China's recent economic performance and economic policies been playing in that regard? Thank you.
Thank you. You know, when I referred to the new mediocre, there was a combination of two mediocres. The first one was growth, which was, you know, at around 3.1%. And the second one was the growth potential, which was also alarmingly mediocre. The first one is certainly a lot better. And as I said, growth is picking up and there is a momentum underway which we need to sustain with the right short-term policies. But the growth potential still needs a lot of work. And there is clearly a need for policies that will support and encourage and improve productivity so that we can move not just from low mediocre to less low mediocre, which is how I would characterize our position now, to a not mediocre at all, with the prospect of a strong potential growth going forward. And that applies to all categories of economies that we are studying. As far as China is concerned, there is clearly good numbers coming out that are certainly as a result of some stimulus, some encouragement from the Chinese authorities. And we are also quite pleased to see the rebalancing that is taking place in China, from being heavily geared towards investment to being more geared towards consumption, from being a bit more into services, actually more into services, not a bit more into services, and less so in manufacturing. We are seeing, of course, the rebound of the export activity for obvious reasons, because demand addressed to China is picking up. So all of that is good and supportive. We also, as you know, have some very specific recommendations to China in relation to the credit growth in particular, and to the reining of the housing sector, which, despite efforts already undertaken, is continuing to grow